Hey, welcome to World Entertainment, and as you've just seen, a teaser trailer has dropped to announce and show the title for a brand new Godzilla and Kong movie, the Monsterverse. And this movie is called Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. Had no idea this film was coming, and I definitely had no idea this movie was coming as soon as next year. Apparently it's scheduled for March of next year. It's directed by Adam Wingard, who directed Godzilla vs. Kong. It's written by Simon Barrett and stars Rebecca Hall, Brian Tree Henry, Kaylee Holty, Dan Stevens, Fela Chen, and Rachel House. So there doesn't seem to be any Millie Bobby Brown or anything this time. At least not in the main cast anyway. And there's a bit of a synopsis for what we can expect from this movie. So the synopsis for Kong and Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, reads as this. This latest entry in the Monsterverse franchise follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla vs. Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal, undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tie them to humankind forever. So, by the sounds of it, which I think will be quite interesting, is the movie sounds like it's going to take place in the Hollow Earth. At least, mainly in the Hollow Earth. Which is interesting. And kind of makes sense. I think you can only go so far with the complete and utter annihilation of cities real world landscapes. As you've seen in that teaser, I don't think that's Kong sitting there. To start with, it's far too skinny, and the arms are way too kind of lanky, but they're also really skinny. It would also make no sense for that to be Kong, and then we see what's meant to be obviously a skull of Kong and a skull of Godzilla, and then that last shot of the eyes. This tells me that this is the new threat, that he is somehow going to be an ape like Kong, but possibly with the radioactive powers of Godzilla, which is why we see the eyes glowing. So will he be an ape with the likes of the radioactive breath? That'd be interesting. I don't care what anyone says. I love these movies. They're great fun. Just give me monsters beating the shit out of other monsters. Hell yeah. And I always find it funny, the critics and certain people, kind of their complaints about these movies. It's like, what do you want from these? The first Godzilla, when it came out in 2014, yes, it's that long ago, that the complaint was, oh, there's not enough Godzilla. There's too much focus on the humans. So then King of Monsters come out, and they just threw monsters at you from every and which way to Sunday, and had next to no real story with the humans. And what was the complaints? Oh, there's too much monsters, not enough story with the humans. It's like, good God, you've just complained that there was too many humans. Now you're complaining that there's not enough. And then each other movie that came out, they were like, there's either too much humans or there's not enough. It's like, Jesus Christ. You're going to watch monsters. Who cares what Millie Bobby Brown was doing, or, or Bryan Cranston or whatever. Yeah, it's interesting to see them, but at the end of the day, you're there for the monsters. And the confusing thing with this whole universe now is apparently there's a show, a Godzilla focused show, being done on Apple, I believe it is. And then the rumor for the next movie was meant to be Son of Kong. That doesn't seem to be the case, and I don't know what's going on with that show, whether that's still happening or not. But anyway, at the end of the day, brand new movie, and it's obviously gonna be Godzilla and Kong teaming up properly this time, as the movie seems to be called Godzilla and Kong. That's what that X is. It's for and. Just in case anyone didn't know. I'm pumped. I can't wait to start hearing a bit more about this and seeing more of it. And if we're getting this type of, I'm going to assume it'll probably be July, around July, maybe August, that we'll get the first trailer, or at least first teaser trailer. So, getting excited now for that. That'll be cool. So, with that, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I'll catch you all in the next one.